Hey guys, this is gamercal. We're playing Perfect Cherry Blossom today. Yay, I'm actually looking forward to this despite being a little bit out of practice on this game because this is the first one I cleared at hard, and I cleared it at hard with 3 lives. I didn't ever play with 5 lives on this one, and so I'm going to continue that and play with only 3 lives here. But this is the first one I played at hard level and cleared, and it's one of my favourites to physically play. I prefer Scarlet Devil and Subterranean Animism as actual play of things, and I actually think I prefer UFO as well, because UFO is just cool. It's just really freaking hard. But as in terms of actually playing and clearing, I tend to have the most fun playing this one. So that's what we're going to do. And because you guys were so inconsistent in the voting, and most of you don't seem to care anyway, I'm just going to play with ReimuB as something different. This will pretty much show you why I hate Reimu in all forms, but well, this Reimu is not a bad shot type though. There's several things going for this one. There is the combination of range and power in terms of having focus power and unfocus for range. So she does have some good things going that way. But in general, I find this Reimu is just far too slow, and that proves to be her biggest hindrance, really. But the main reason I hate her is, we'll see later, is her attitude towards every character in the game is just horrendously bad. And, I don't like that. Maybe I'm just too used to Marisa, but I really don't like that sort of negative attitude. And, Reimu has negative attitude in bucket loads, so whatever. Anyway, Cherno's not that interesting in this game, unfortunately, so even though she's got a spell card coming right up, I'm not going to talk too much about it, so... sorry, just choked up a little bit there. Anyway, this is very, very simple. The only hard part is actually hitting Cherno, because Cherno does move a fair bit, but you can stay under her right here, and there's no bother, so whatever. The main thing with this game, I think, is it's very iconic for the series in general, because... well, the character shot types are quite well balanced, the actual enemy characters are rather well developed, even for Touhou standards, and the music is absolutely fantastic. I mean, if you've been listening to this at all for the past 3 minutes or so, you'll know it's wonderful. It's much, much, much better than the equivalent theme music for Scarlet Devil. That was one of the few songs in that game I disliked, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, Reimu is just very nasty to people, even when she hasn't seen them. I mean, look at that. That's just horrible. Very, very mean. Whoops. That was just a little bit too quick there. Basically, it was, she was saying, that don't humans sleep in the winter, pretty much. It's like, no. So, that's just that. But, yeah, oh, I forgot to turn Skype alerts off. Oh, stupid. Well, you're going to get to see this now as well. God damn it, I forgot to put my Skype away. That is silly. Well, I was waiting for some fail like that to happen on camera. Oh, well, who cares? So, Letty is kind of a, simple-ish first boss. Even by first boss standards, she's not that hard. Probably just about the same difficulty as Rumio, to be honest. The difficulty she has comes from that mist there, which I think generates like pseudo-random bullets. There has to be some sort of pattern to that, but I don't know it, so it's just dodge and read and dodge at the time. And then for this one, well, the whole thing with this is that those circles are aimed at you, the big ones. So, just read the random bullets from the mist and just stream this. I could get this done much faster if I was focusing more, but I want to gather as much cherry as I can just now so that I can get more borders later on. It sounds kind of weird, but when you get borders and you don't break them, the amount of cherry points that each cherry petal gives you increases. Not to mention, right now I still need to gather cherry in order to get score points, so I'm really just doing it for that. Anyhow, this is one of those spell cards that's form changes depending on what difficulty you do it in. If I was doing this on Lunatic, there would be arrow bullets instead of these like blue needle type things there, and it would be kind of cool there. It also had curvy lasers, so this was the first place which curvy laser type things was used. Even though they weren't used to be very difficult, they were still used anyway, so there you go. I guess the other thing you can see now is because I'm at hard and I'm not using, 5 lives, I don't get a player penalty, so I'm actually got nearly 7 million bonus points from that. Cherry Blossom is very good for bonus when compared to Scarlet Devil. Anyhow, this is an Apparition Village, and one of the best, if not the best, Stage 2 theme music out of all of them. I love this one so much. As for the stage itself, it's not that hard normally. You've just got to sort of learn how to play it, I suppose, but it's really not a difficult stage once you know what you're doing. So yeah, that is pretty much my input for this stage. Well, the idea really is just to, alternate between sides, and I probably should have waited a little bit to get that, because now I'm going to miss points here. But oh well, whatever, who cares? So yeah, the whole multiplying fairy trick is kind of cool, and that appears in all places of this stage, so just look out for it. Mid-boss Chen is not that interesting, but watch that attack right there, because if you're not careful, that will actually really damage you a lot. If you want this done quicker, just focus a lot more with ReimuB, that's the general idea. If you want stuff done faster, focus more, but I kind of want to get the cherry points as well. You can see I'm getting 1300 per at the moment, where I started off only getting 1000. That'll get to over 2000 by end game, so very, very good. Anyhow, I have enough cherry now, so I'll just kill off this one quickly. This is a completely static spell card. You can just learn this. It's really not that hard at all. It's slow. I mean, at Lunatic it's fairly fast, I think, but at hard it's very slow, very predictable, and yeah, just not difficult in the slightest. For this bit, you want to be alternating between left and right directions, depending on where the vertical fairies are coming from. If that makes sense, the fairies that are coming down off the top of the screen, that will generally determine where you want to be on the screen, because you'll want to kill them before they spawn bullets. That's just how it goes. It's generally a very easy section, however. And then for this bit, well, I like to lure the shots away and just like unfocus movement there. I know you could get away without doing that, but that's just the way I found it to be easiest. Even in Lunatic that works, you've just got to be a bit faster. So I don't know if Reimu could do that, but whatever. Anyhow, this is the end apparently, but we're only at stage 2. Chen, get your story straight. Seriously. So yeah, Chen is saying it's the end for us and then welcoming us to her village in the same breath. And now apparently we can't leave. Reimu, don't impersonate Rumia. That's Rumia's thing. You can't say that. Honestly. So regardless of impersonation, we see that, yeah, according to the legends, there's a lot of lucky items in this place. However, Reimu, you are not Marisa either. Why are you going to steal this sort of thing? Chen agrees with me here, that's kind of not the point. But still, she agrees anyway. But now she's telling us to go away, when we're not supposed to be able to leave this place. What the hell, Chen? What the hell? At least your theme music is awesome. Zion did a really, really good mix of this actually, proper techno-metal stuff. I never thought I'd like that genre, but it's amazing, so whatever. Anyhow, the green bullets are aimed at you at that bit, or at least the center of them is, so you can dodge that quite simply. Just watch out that, make sure it doesn't do that to you. Freaking hell, that was close. And I really like this spell card. I'm gonna just focus to kill it quicker because I want it done before it hurts, but this is, I think, completely static, but it's just really, really fun the way that it changes up so much. It's different from what it was in normal mode, that's for sure. But it's just really good fun, the way that the screen shakes and then the bullets just, flow down the screen. Yeah, the random spam in that bit gets kind of annoying, but again, it's not that hard to handle. And then this is different again from what it is in normal. Chen really changes her game plan when it comes to hard mode. However, this I think is made a bit easier than what it is in normal overall at this level, simply because it's a pattern that you can just flat out learn, and yeah, it really doesn't take too much. Just pay attention to your hitbox and you'll be fine there. And then I think another static pattern, Chen really doesn't change very much, despite spinning all the time. She really doesn't change up too much. And this isn't difficult until it gets to Lunatic. When it gets to Lunatic it adds, I think, well, bollocks. I just stopped paying attention. It was me saying it was the easiest thing ever, and it is, normally, but I just stopped paying attention. Wow. That's just bad. It also made me lose 4 bombs of stuff, which is freaking awful, but whatever. The point I was trying to make is that Lunatic adds a green wave to that, which makes it harder, because that green wave is faster, but whatever. Next video thing.